everybody, it's Liz. Welcome in. I realized yesterday after watching the video I posted, and that's why I put a part 1 on it, was I never showed you 2 of the tutorials that I wanted to show you. So this is part 2 of envelopes and more, and I also have a new project I'm starting, and I also have a bonus little how to make fabric washi really quickly. An oldie but a goodie in my book. So stay tuned to the end for that because it's really kind of a game changer. And I realized, wow, this is fabulous. So the one thing that I forgot to show you was this accordion like little envelope file, and I believe Natasha from Treasure Books first did this. If I can find that video, and I am having a super hard time finding people's videos that I've watched. I guess I watch enough where they are kind of so far down in my history, and sometimes these tutorials that other people are doing are not the only thing they're doing in the video, and I'm having like a hard time without watching like all the videos all over again, finding the correct video that goes with the tutorial. But this is kind of my take, and like I said, I believe it was Natasha from Treasure Books, and if I can find it, I will link it. She did these accordion envelope books really quickly. And my take on it is that and I don't think she measured either, but they're real quick, real easy. And what I use these for is when I am traveling back and forth to the cabin, and I do have to tape these down. You can see my little washi stamps are coming up. When I go back and forth to the cabin, sometimes I don't have my cabin's small. It's only 800 square feet or 900 square feet, and I can't bring all my craft supplies with me, so I try to pick and choose what I bring to do with me. And this is my personal one, and like I said, you know what, I'm just gonna glue this down while I'm thinking about it. Oh no. Anyway, sorry, I was just thinking about that, but I better glue it down before it comes off. Anyway, this is my personal one, and I put little bits of scraps in here so that I can travel with it, and I have kind of something to do at the cabin. And this one's not full anymore, just because I did use some at the cabin, but you can see like I have tags, I have tea bag, paper wrappers, and so this just allows me to grab something really quickly and have it, like I said, readily at hand. It doesn't take up a lot of room in the boxes that I am bringing to the cabin, and I just love them, and they're fabulous. But they can also be used for ephemera in your journals if you are making them, and you can make them, depending on your envelope size, whatever size you want, whatever size envelope you can find is how big it's going to be. So let me put this aside and let me show you. I am going to be using this paper here for my cover today. I just thought it was a pretty piece of paper, and I liked this kind of neutrally color, peachy color, so I'm going to use it because I have a bunch of it. So anyway, I have this, so you're going to need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. You are going to need 5 or 6 envelopes. Like I said, whatever size you choose. Mine are, I believe, 7 by 5 1/4. So mine are 7 1/4, I believe. Yeah, 7 1/4 by 5 1/4 because they're for 5 by 7 cards. So I am going to take those. I think these are sealed already. So I have 3 that are sealed. So you're going to seal them. And I like these because you don't have to lick them. So you're going to seal them up, and then you're going to get your paper cutter, your paper trimmer, and you're going to snip off just a little bit of that top edge. So let me get my paper trimmer, and I think it's super close to the camera, but I am going to work with it anyway. So yeah, so super simple, and you can do this with scissors if you want. I'm going to snip it at, you know what, I'm going to do it so I am measuring it because it's simpler to get them all even that way. So I'm going to measure it at 5 inches and snip that off, and then I'll do this one at 5 inches as well and cut that off. Oh my god, this paper cutter is so loud. I just realized how loud it was. Oh my goodness. I apologize. All right, let's see if we can make it so it's a little less noisy in your ears. So yeah. And like I said, I love these for traveling. They are super fabulous to just throw in a bag, on the go crafting, and they are super simple to put together. So you're gonna take those, put my paper trimmer aside, throw these in the trash. Okay, so you're gonna take them, and it really doesn't matter what side you're on. I like to put this on the back side, just so you can't see it. I don't tend to decorate mine. You can, if you would like to, get super fancy with these. You can decorate them, not a lot, but you can, cover them with paper or use colored envelopes or the like. Like I said, you can get as fancy with this as you want, but I just use plain white. And then, like I said, I believe in the original video, she inked the edges. I told you in yesterday's video, I hate that noise, so I ink as little as possible, which is really funny. Like, I seriously hate that noise for some reason. So basically, all you're going to do is you're going to run a bead of glue. So, a bead of glue, and then you're going to line them up so that they're even. Line them up so that they're even, and you're going to put them all on top of each other. We'll just make sure they're super even. Okay, next one, and it doesn't matter which way you do this. You can put a bead of glue here, or you can put it on the one that's on the ground. Either way works. Just, you're only putting the bead of glue in the middle, okay? Only putting the bead. So I can do it this way too. Judge the middle. Put the bead of glue in the middle. I am using art glitter glue right now. It's my preferred glue for paper. I also, if I want it super, super strong, sometimes I'll use Fabri-Tac, but most of the time on paper I'm using art glitter glue. All right, so we'll let those dry. Okay, so let those dry. And then I took the liberty of measuring this. So you see my little, I don't know if you can see that, I have a little snip here. But basically what you're going to do, whatever envelopes you have, whatever size you have, you are going to take it and you are going to measure just a little bit bigger, maybe about 1/8 of an inch bigger than the edge. Okay, so mine happens to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. So mine happens to be 7 and a half. So I am going to get my big paper cutter out. And I am going to cut it at 7 and a half. And like I said, this is going by your envelopes, whatever your envelopes are. Okay. So, the big paper cutter away. So then you're going to take this and you are going to put your envelopes cut side up, so it's opening this way. And you are going to place that so that when you pull this up, you're going to leave about an inch at the top. And like I said, this kind of depends on your envelope. See, you want that all the way down to the bottom. You want about, let's see, what did I leave? Okay, so that's about 1.5 inches at the top. So like I said, my envelope is like 7.25 by 5 now. And so my sheet was 12 long by 7.5. Okay, so then you're gonna fold here and fold here, and then you're gonna push that down to the bottom, and you are gonna make it even, and then you're gonna fold this over the top to make your envelope. Okay, and fold that over to the top to make your envelope, and that is it. That is it. So now you have your envelope, and now all you're going to do is you are going to glue this front edge. Okay, so put enough glue on there. You want it to really stick. Okay, you want it to really, really stick. So you're going to put this first edge, put it in the crease, put it down. Okay, make it so that there's about 1/8 of an inch on either side, and you're gonna fold it up and press. Okay, fold it up and press. All right, fold it up and press. And then you have it and it's stuck, and then all you have to do is glue this one down. Oh, sorry about that noise. I don't like that noise either. Ooh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Oh my God. Horrible. And then you're going to flip it up. Give it a good press. Give it a good press. And I just realized one of my nails fell off. That's funny. I use Dashing Diva glaze, and they're fabulous. So, except they're old right now and they're coming up. Anyway, so now you have this, and now I think should be, now you have a accordion book. There you go. And if you'd like, you don't have to glue the first and the back one all the way down. You can glue it in the middle and make it like a pocket like this. I just like my first and my last one glued down. So there you go. And then it's all about decorating. So what you're going to do is you're going to get, now here's the trouble I had yesterday, and we'll see if it works today. We'll see if it works today. The dreaded circle punches. What we figured out yesterday was that my circle punches do not like, let's see, let me get a piece of paper here. My circle punches do not like the paper I was using. So it wasn't user error, see? It was the fact that I wasn't using the right paper. So then you're going to get a circle punch, and you're going to put that there like that. And what are we going to do to this one? I think we're going to leave this one pretty plain. So you're going to get your awl, and you're going to open this and judge in the middle. Okay. So right about there, I'm gonna let this hang over, and then just say right about there. Make sure you don't poke yourself, and go through, make sure you don't poke anything else. And I'm gonna reach, I'm trying not to reach in front of the camera, and I think I just hit the camera. So I am gonna get my fasteners out. Did I just hit the camera? I think I did. I think I did. Okay. All right, we're gonna get the fasteners out. And we are going to get one of these nice big brads. One of these nice big brads. And put it through the circle. Put it through the back. And then flare it out like you would a normal brad. And there you go. So I'm going to leave this one pretty plain, because I will tell you, the butterfly on the other one was catching in my bag. So the butterflies on these, while they're really pretty, if you put them in things, you may not want to do like a 3-dimensional closure, only because if you are traveling with them, it does tend to catch on things, okay? So I would leave it pretty flat if you're going to travel with them. I mean, if you're just making these for your craft room, no big deal. You can, you know, use whatever kind of closure you want. But for right now, I'm going to leave this one plain, and I'm going to leave this one super plain, because like I said, I'm traveling with it, and I don't need the extra stuff on the top. But get as creative with these as you want. Use whatever kind of paper you want. Basically, any 12 by 12 paper is going to work. I would use a heavier cardstock for these. Definitely, though, like the thin papers just don't last. I did do some, and then you're going to cut it kind of underneath the circle so it doesn't show. So I just knotted it twice around. And then basically all you have to do is wrap it, and then once under, twice under, and there you go. So that is this one all set. And like I said, I would use a pretty firm cardstock for the closure, and I would use a pretty firm cardstock for these. But any size envelope, you're just going to do 12 by 12, and then you're going to cut it so that there's an 1/8 of an inch overhang on either side, okay? And about 1.5 inches at the top, or like I said, whatever your envelope is. So you're going to leave about 1/8 of an inch on either side, bigger than your envelope. And then, so basically 1/4 of an inch bigger than your envelope. And also make sure you have enough, make sure your envelopes aren't super big, so that you can, when you use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, fold them up correctly. So there's that one. And then the other one that I was showing you yesterday that is super quick and easy is, and I got confused on the measurements yesterday, and I could not figure out what I was doing, and I was fumbling, and I apologize for that, because like yesterday's video was kind of all over the place, but hopefully you didn't mind. I know I got some views, so I was hoping that it was not as bad as I thought it was. Anyway, so I cut these about 4.5. So let's get the paper turner out again, and I cut this strip at about a 4.5. And like I said, these can be any size for your journal. But these are just my quick little envelopes that I do. So I do a 4.5, okay? And like I said, you judge however big your journal is gonna determine the size of kind of the ephemera you can put in it. So if you want to make them bigger, you can. And then all I do is fold it up so that I have about, once again, about 1.5 inches 1.5 inches or 2 inches or whatever you decide. You're going to fold it up. You're going to crease it. You're going to make a crease. You're going to fold it down. Super duper simple. Fold it down. And there you have your envelope. And then if you want, you can either glue it. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can glue it here, here, and here. Leave this open because you're going to put stuff in here. So you're going to glue it here and here. What I'm going to do is take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to stitch all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to stitch this all the way around and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm glad I didn't stitch that on camera because my bobbin was out, of course, and so I have a couple of little holes in here from no bobbin thread. But there you go. So you just stitch around all the way around. Now you don't have to stitch this. You can do something, but that's it. And if you want, you can put closure on there. I usually put a little, I don't mind Velcro in my journal, so sometimes I'll put a little snip of Velcro on there, which is what I'm going to do with this one. So let me do that now. Get my Velcro dots out. And I usually only use half. So I put mine together. I snip them in half. Stick them back on my sheet here. Stick them back on my sheet. Come on, Elizabeth. There you go. And then I'm going to put it on the top here. And then close it up. And there you go. So that is... And then if you want, like, they will stick on paper pretty well. These I get at the Dollar Tree. I think I got these at Dollar Tree. These might have been from Amazon. But I believe I got them at the Dollar Tree. So anyway, there you go. And you have a little closure. And there's your quick little envelope. And they're really fun. And you can clip them into your journals or do whatever you want. So those are the two tutorials that I didn't show you yesterday. And then I did say I have a new project I'm starting on that I think I'm going to do a video series on. And it is a new kind of grimoire, witchy, Halloween-y, if you want to say Halloween. It's really kind of a Book of Shadows grimoire. Anyway, I got it all ready. And this is what it's going to be. So I have gone to do a cover. I've already done the cover. And my son 3D printed this for the cover, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm lucky enough that my son has a 3D printer. He is also really cool. And really good with the AI generated artworks. So I have original generated artworks for myself, and I also get to have the satisfaction of having 3D printed frames and whatever I want. So that is really cool. So this is the frame for it. I'm not sure what I'm going to put under it or what else I'm going to do on the front cover yet. This is about as far as I got with the cover. And then on the inside, I'm still working on this. So I'm going to put something over this and over the back. So I'm going to put probably a scrapbook piece of paper or something, maybe some more fabric or something over the back of it. And then I've gone to the trouble of picking out all the digitals that I am using. So I am using a combination of some Etsy shops, which I will try to link, and I am using some coffee dyed papers, and I'm also using the Digital Collage Club I am a member of. And if you're not kind of familiar with the Digital Collage Club, basically it's a subscription, and you can either buy a monthly subscription, or you can pay for lifetime membership, which is what I did. And you get access to all their digitals, and they are basically commercial use. So you are free to use them commercially and download them as many times as you want, and they come out with new digitals every week. And yeah, so it's a great little service. So that is what this is. This is one of the, these are some of the images from the Digital Collage Club. So they have everything. They have Christmas, Halloween, I mean, you name it, they got it. They have Alice in Wonderland, all sorts of digitals, and it's a really, really good subscription. So basically, I'm using a combination of Digital Collage Club, and then, like I said, I can't offhand remember the Etsy shop that I got these from, but I will link it below. Very cool digitals. Yeah, so this is going to be my little witchy grimoire, and then these are going to get sewn together because I don't know, maybe it's just user error. I can't figure out how to print on both sides of my paper with some of my digitals. So I tend to print just single sheets, and then I sew around them, which I kind of like anyway. So that is what these are all set to be sewed. And then I just have my coffee dyed papers in between. So this is Digital Collage Club. And then we have some more witches hats. I'll probably move these around because I don't want, I don't want two of the same pattern next to each other. So, and then there's just this. I loved these digital papers. I thought these were so much fun. And spiders, and there is leaves and the burlap. God, I loved the burlap. I thought that was so great. And then the shoes. Oh my God, I love these boots. Oh, the ankle boots are so fabulous. And then on the inside of that is the candelabra. And then we have some skulls. I do need and then some black diamonds. And some more paper and more Digital Collage Club. So yeah, this is, and I don't have anything in here yet. So I'm going to go through these tonight, and I may do it on camera. I'm not sure. If you want to see me do this on camera, I am more than happy to. I would love to do a series on this while I'm making it. I think it would be so much fun. So yeah, just let me know if you want to see me work on this on camera. So yeah, and like I said, this is Digital Collage Club and more coffee dyed papers, and then it just goes through it. There's some let's see if there's any different ones, and then there's some of these, and then coffee dyed papers, and then I also got the ephemera together so that I wasn't kind of scrambling. I try to put my journals together before I start on them, so I kind of know the feeling I want to go for. These actually, these are the AI generated images that my son did for me, and I think I've showed these before. So these are all AI generated images, like I said, that my son kind of did for me. So yeah, these are going in there. I have some witches, I have some more pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns, and then I have these, which I thought were beautiful. And it amazes me what the AI can do. Like, seriously, it just blows my mind. So these are all the images he has created, or AI has created with his help. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a little witchy grimoire. So I have those. So these are all digitals that are unique to me and my shop. I don't think I'm going to get into selling digitals in my shop. It's not where I want to go. So maybe at some point I will. But yeah. And then these are, once again, just some digitals I purchased from Etsy. So these are probably going in there. And then I know these are from my porch prints. I know that. So this was a fun little digital, and there's tickets and bingo cards, and she put together little tucks and envelopes, all sorts of good things in this kit. There's little ephemera pieces and Happy Halloween pieces. So I'm not quite sure. I pulled these out and fussy cut them, but I'm not sure I'm going to use these in this journal. I just pulled them for, so that I could have, and then, anyway, I have some of these, and like I said, I think these are Digital Collage Club too. I believe these are all Digital Collage Club. So yeah, there's little tags and tickets, and so this is, these little postage stamps I know were from Digital Collage Club too. So I have a bunch of ephemera to use in this journal. So I think I'll have fun putting this together. And then, like I said, I know this is Digital Collage Club. Excuse me. And I know these I did buy, and I'm not sure who this is by, but I will link all the shops I can link below. And I loved these images. These are really, really cool images. And what I did with these was, these were journaling pages, so they printed out an 8.5 by 11. But what I did was print 2 to a page. Excuse me. I printed 2 to a page. So they print like this. Like I said, and print 2 to a page. So I got kind of 2 of everything. And some of them I cut, and some of them I left like this. I'm going to use these in little journals too. So yeah, so that's it. And then I think I'm going to save my, well, no, I'll show you. Hopefully, if you made it to the end of this video without being too bored, I have an awesome find. So I don't know if there's anybody kind of as old as I am, but if you remember this little machine, it is, and I believe it's pronounced Xyron, at least that's how I pronounce it. It's Create a Sticker. It's the Model 150, and it's a little X. I have had this in my stash since probably the year 2001. Like, it's years and years, over 20 years old, and still going strong. You can still get this on Amazon, so I will link it because it's a fabulous tool. So basically what you do is you can make stickers, and what I did with it was put fabric through it and made Fabric Washi. And basically, I'm going to show you how it works, but basically now, if I can get it off, oh, I'm holding it, that's why, it's a sticker. So now it has sticky on the back, and you can use it in your journals, and you can use it, you can put it together. So now it just has a sticky back, and you can use it in your journals however you want. So that is my bonus tip, and I am going to link that below So I will show you how it works. So basically you're going to take a piece of fabric and you're going to cut it to, well, I think it only takes an inch, but I think it takes an inch or an inch and a half, but I just snip it whatever fits into my machine or however big you want it, and then rip. And then basically you very carefully, because it's bendy, so you feed it through your machine like so. Can you see what I'm doing? So you feed it through your machine, and then you're pulling. Let's see if it caught. It did catch. So you're pulling it out the bottom like this. Okay, you're pulling it out the bottom, and then you are ripping it off. You're rubbing it, and so this piece comes off, and it pulls the sticky off. So wherever your item was that you put through is now, the back of it is now sticky. So yeah, now it's sticky, and now you can stick it wherever your little hearts desire. And I thought that that was super cool when I said, oh my goodness, I saw my Xyron machine and I saw somebody making fabric washi on a video with their tape gun, you know, with their ATG gun. And I said, oh my goodness, what if I use my Xyron machine? So that is your bonus tip of the day. I hope you enjoyed. If you stayed with me till the end, thank you so much. I hope I didn't bumble too much. And if you liked this video and got some value out of it, hit the like button, subscribe if you'd like, and so I can keep bringing you some more videos. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.